Driving into the mountain ranges for the first time this season was definitely a bit of a shocker. It's just like, holy cow, are we gonna be able to ski anything? Like, it looks bad.
I kind of expected there to be more snow, especially at the beginning. We were hiking over some rocks.
But dude, we already put all the effort to get out into the middle of nowhere to ski. We gotta give her a bit. We got fresh pals! While looking into this area, I couldn't find a single ski report, ski trip, or anything about people skiing these mountain ranges. That's exactly what we set out here to do. And we sure did find our fair share of skiing.
Goes down the chute and he doesn't even turn. He doesn't slow down, he just goes straight.
2, 1, drop. In the middle of nowhere, Montana, there sits a solitary mountain range, the Big Snowy Mountains. We will be car camping at the base, touring in every day, doing all of our own risk management and snow assessment, and we only have each other to rely on as we push 10+ mile days of human-powered exploration, all to answer one question. Is it even possible to ski here? Everybody look pretty. Okay, here's the game plan. I am waking up at 6 o'clock with the goal of starting walking at 6:30.
I'm not waking up that early.
You guys are waking up at 7:30 or 8. You're going to drive up as far as you can with the goal of starting touring at 8:30.
Be absolutely certain that it's not gonna collapse.
This is what happens when the snow collapses. That is exactly what we're trying to avoid.
It can't be like any risk on that then. I just think it needs to be like when we get in here and we get radio contact, we go back and forth and make sure that everything looks good, because like the test cannot in any way fail.
This right here is a pit test. It's part of the testing that we do to see if the rest of the slope is likely to collapse when we ski it. This top part should not collapse if you want to ski.
We need to know with absolute certainty.
Yep. Okay.
Sleep well, guys. Holy. Good night, everybody.
It is, I don't know, probably 7 in the morning. Been touring a little bit already. The plan is I am touring up. I'm about 2 hours ahead of the rest of the crew. I am going to go summit a line, and hopefully as soon as I get to the summit, they'll be kind of near the bottom where they can film and I guess be ready if anything happens. But like we discussed, this is really a line where nothing can go wrong. I have to really double check all of my loose ends, make sure that I don't miss anything. We have approximately 2 inches of new snow, so stoked on that. That'll be nice. And I'm stoked on this line. Okay, getting first eyes on my line for the morning. And we got a couple inches of snow last night, so I mean, it doesn't really change it much, but stoked to see it. It's not like a particularly beautiful line or anything, but it just like stands out to me. I really want to ski it, and I don't know, that's enough for me. It just looks so sick to me. I'm trucking along on the tour. The other crew should be starting to walk in here pretty soon, so I'm curious how they're doing.
All right, so pretty quickly we inevitably got stuck. You can see Jordan's skin tracks are way up there. We're gonna skin up here, hop on those, and we'll be good to go. Jordan, you out there? Hopefully we get him.
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Oh yeah, dude, it's nice to finally make contact.
We got a message from Jordan.
I gave the other guys a little note for which way they're supposed to go.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, this way. Okay.
There's his line out over there. So, Ben, why don't we head up to that little janky looking tree, and then right next to the pom-pom, we'll set up a little crow's nest.
Whew, finally made it. I think I see our rocks right over there that mark off our drop-in. So I'm gonna do a little bit of stability testing, and then we are gonna wait for the clouds to clear a little bit so we can get some sun, which it looks like it should happen anytime. Yeah, I'm so stoked to be up here. It is so pretty. Okay, on top of my line, kind of. We're on the ridge. I'm gonna have to do some down climbing before we get to actual line. I'm also gonna do a little bit of stability testing on my way down there. But it is so cool up here. I don't know, this mountain range is so wild, just having like, I just boot packed like 1,000-foot super steep wall and then just get to this flat like meadow. So weird. Should be sick. I'm stoked. We're gonna hopefully wait till the sun pokes through these clouds a little more. We get these patches every once in a while where we can see. And so I decided to go down into my line and kind of find a good spot to dig a pit and test it for avalanche safety. And I dig this pit and I start tapping it. You start with wrist taps, which are like really gentle, just like from the wrist. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Whoa. Whole thing settles. I'm like, oh no. My first thought is like, frick, I should not be here right now. This is sketchy. Holy frick. What?
How was your pit test?
Pit test over here was not good. Failed on 5 wrist taps.
Dude, 5 wrist taps is crazy. You need to get out of there.
Yeah. Thankfully, I dug that pit, tested it out, double checked myself. I just sat there in my pit afterwards and I was like, frick. I just did all this hiking. I woke up early in the morning for nothing. I was very bummed. That was a sad moment. Oh, rocks. Definitely feeling a little bit bummed out after that one. Ooh, fruit snacks. Awesome. Hopefully we can find something that's good, because that was a bummer. Ugh.
Jordan is back and found a safe route up, and things are pretty much okay. And Jordan found the weirdest little feature on drone, and we're trying to figure out if we can climb into it without ropes.
And I noticed this guy when I was doing a wide angle.
When Jordan told me what his plan was, we were kind of at a low point. We'd been skiing some stuff and it just had not been working. And he was like, yeah, on the drone I saw these 2 rock towers and I want to like ski between them.
This is perfect. We have to go ski this.
Is a gate of 2 rocks, and there's this rocky and very sketchy little chute to get into it, and then a nice run out with a big wall. So this is awesome. And it looks awesome. It's unbelievably cool, but it is not skiable. It is not something that anybody should consider skiing.
And we were trying to figure out how on earth to get into it. Looking down, it's like just a rock cliff face to get in. We were thinking you can either down climb this guy, we might go around, we might boot back up, we might slough out my whole run. Oh, no rocks, we're good. I'm gonna get such a big face shot right there now. Just.
I'm watching these guys down climb the sketchiest like rock shale ever. Could slip any moment.
Oh, he's gonna jump.
Here we go.
Oh shoot, he's actually gonna jump. No, that worked like a charm.
Wow, you're so far above me, but so close. So is this good? I'm really curious now.
And then he puts his skis on the cliff. I'm really confused at this point. I'm like, oh, what is he doing? Like, he has to crawl down still. Why does he have his skis on? So Jordan is, well, he's clipping in on the cliffside. He's gonna ski through that gate, hopefully not die, and keep going.
Put his skis on in the sketchiest spot.
Holy frick. Wow. And I'm like, these guys have no idea what I'm about to do. I look at him, I'm like, Ben, I'm gonna Nikolai Shermer this line.
He's got like a millimeter of edge on the cliff. He's gonna jump off the cliff, land in the chute,
land in this snow pad, hope that there's not rocks under my skis, like lurking under the snow.
and then he goes, all right, are you ready?
Drop in 3, 2, 1, drop.
Tuck his arms in, go flying through this gate. He hasn't seen what's on the other side. We have no idea.
We haven't even looked at my outrun yet. I straight line through the thing, and I'm like, holy cow, I'm going really fast. And so this first stopping pad was just like not an option anymore. I'm like, I gotta keep going. I see a line through the trees, and I just like zoom through. I know that there's a bit of a meadow because of the drone, but like, I am pretty much blind and I'm going really fast on not great snow.
Goes down the chute and he doesn't even turn. He doesn't slow down, he just goes straight.
Dropping 3, 2, 1, drop.
Oh, he wiped out so hard.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Wow! Holy cow! Oh, that was sick. Oh. That was crazy. That was sick. I'm stoked. So stoked. Yeah, definitely Nikolai Sherman that line.
That was impressive. That was my favorite moment. Good job, Jordan.
From conception to execution, I was baffled.
This is the part of our ski tours that most people never see. I'm coming. You gotta kick this tree. Oh, nice. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Whoa, this is sick. Oh. Oh.
Back in the cars, gotta get Ben's car out of here, and we're done. It is stuck. So, let's show you what we got going on.
I don't know what to say.
Nothing like a 10-hour ski tour to dig out a vehicle. Oh, there's a rock. Oh boy, there's rocks. Oh boy, there's rocks. Oh, there's a bunch of rocks. Oh boy. Oh boy, I cannot see much. Right back to camp.
The helicopter would make us stop back on the hill so we can go through the air. Like, oh, they're just up there. He's bleeding out. No, I need that camera. You don't know how much that's worth. Oh man, that's bad.
I'm trying to figure out how we can find more zones like that little pocket that we skied yesterday, because that was good. So I made this like layer. Fat map layers are a tool that we can use to broadcast our understanding of what aspects and elevations are likely to have good snow. In this case, green is generally good snow based off of what we've seen so far. I think everything green would probably be good. With this layer, I was also looking if we go up on top of this meadow or the plateau and then drop into these trees. There's this spot, which looks kind of cool.
What if we ski the gully all the way?
Yeah, the gully would be good.
We should go here. This looks good.
I think
kind of
it's
short, but we could lap it.
Yeah, exactly. It is day 3 or 4. Don't really know at this point of skiing in the big snowies.
Hopefully this is the good powder day. We found a good zone full of powder, and our only plan for the day is to rush into it and lap it out. We don't have to do any pit tests, don't have to do any exploring. We know right where we're going.
We finally find some good snow. We're in another valley past where we were supposed to be skiing. So we've had to climb up over one mountain, over these plateaus, into another valley. And it's like all this work, we finally find some good snow.
Got to the plateau, it's very freaking cold. I will likely never move my toes again. Ben, what have you made?
Made a helmet or a bowl to eat out of, whatever you want.
Keeps your soup cold while you eat it.
Yeah.
I am ready for you. All right, boys. We've got 2 skis, 2 poles, 1 horn. United we stand. Alone we fall, I guess. Unicorn gang in. Ah!
Ooh, somebody broke something there. Whee!
Oh.
That was fast. That is fun. Wow. Ah. Here we go. Sick. Oh, there's Ben having fun. I'm out here risking my life. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's having a good time down there. 2, 1, drop. And all of that brings us to our last day in the Big Snowies. We spent all this time in this range accumulating all this knowledge about the snowpack and about the routes and how to get places efficiently. And for our last day, me and Ben really wanted to put that to use and push our limits. And that's what led to us skiing one of the most unique couloirs I've ever seen. We are looking for new places to ski. And so we're looking on Fat Maps and I'm kind of exploring. I see this couloir.
Okay, where's the schoolie?
Somewhere.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, right there.
Mm-hmm.
I show Ben and I'm like, Ben, this could be really cool. We don't really know much about it. We got some good signs. It's in our north facing categories. It's also off the ridge a little bit, which we know that kind of on the ridge is not super filled in.
Yeah, it's also like the most walled in aspect we've seen.
Yeah.
So that'd be perfect.
Yeah. So it should be super protected, north facing couloir. It's kind of far away. We have a valley here where we're camping. We've been touring in the next valley over. This one's 2 valleys over. So we have to go up on the ridge and then over another ridge to ski this couloir.
Plan for tomorrow.
That is the objective. Long walk.
Let's do it. There's no reference point. Where am I?
There you are.
What the heck? We got Ben. And then nothing. That map gives you a little like cone in which direction your phone is facing. So we're just kind of walking, making sure that cone is facing the right way. Keeping cruising.
We're heading that way. We're gonna head this way now. Just slight, but it could throw you off.
And looking at Fat Map, kind of like using it to guide us, because we have no idea where this couloir is without a map.
We're going too low.
Too low?
I think so.
It's like looking for lost treasure, but the treasure is a couloir.
Okay, the entry is that way.
Sick. We found it. We're like, this is kind of weird to ski a tree run into a couloir. Some rock, paper, scissors for pow skiing. Oh, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! That was a hard fought battle.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, let's ski some pow. Whee!
Whoa. Yeah.
Whoa!
Found it?
Yeah, I found it. Hopefully we can get into this. Holy frick. What the heck? We get over there and it is the sickest looking couloir I've seen in a long time. We're looking down and it's looking ominous because of this fog. And I'm like, Ben, we can't get in from the top. It's like a 100-foot rappel to get in from the top.
What? How do we get in there?
I don't know. This is so incredibly sick. Holy cow. It's just like these sheer 100-foot walls on both sides.
What if we go like down there,
That pad?
that pad, and then go backwards into it?
Yeah, I think so. I look on the left wall and there's this pad.
There's like this ramp going backwards into the chute.
I'm like, okay, Ben, I think that's our only option, and we've made it a long way to not do this. This whole area is no fall zone. That is like 60 plus feet, maybe even 100. I'm traversing along, Ben's watching from a distance, slowly making sure every step is stable. How the heck am I gonna do this? It's a vertical wall. There's no room for error right now. Like, if anything, if I fall, if this slides, if anything happens, I'm dead. Okay, we're down to like a 30-foot cliff. It's getting safer and safer. Eventually I get to the end of the pad, and by this time it's just like a sheer wall of snow. And so I'm like having to like break it up with my hands, and I have to make like my own pad to get around.
Is this how you did it?
Wow. Okay, I'm in.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm stoked to ski it as well. The snow looks pretty good. It's very steep though. It's gonna be exciting.
Okay, Jordan is gonna read the pitch.
52-degree slope.
52.
52. We're gonna do a hop turn and see how she does. Oh boy, this is steep. Here we go. Whoa. Wow, that was a big jump turn. Yeah, this stuff's pretty dense. We are adventure skiing. Here we go. I rip up some turns, get down, and I find out that the apron is rock. So I make a turn and just, ooh. It's like, oh no, my poor skis. This is rock, yeah, dang.
Dropping. Jordan went, I went, and when I went, I triggered a little slab.
Ben actually triggered an avalanche, like a small slab.
Was that a slab? No, it's slab. That was an avalanche. Look at that slab. Oh man.
And thankfully he didn't get carried. He tucked off to the side and let it run out. And I was already tucked off to the side, so we just kind of both watched a bunch of snow just run out. And that was a little spooky, because you never really want things to slide when you're in that kind of terrain.
That was pretty sketchy.
Well, that was a crazy experience. In the span of 3 minutes, we went from, I found out that the whole outrun is rocks, and then Ben dropped in, triggered the whole chute, the whole thing came in behind him. And what else went wrong, Ben? Oh yeah, we crashed the drone, we got the drone. Hopefully it's okay. And hopefully I don't hit a rock. Here we go. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Rock! Rock! It's all rock! Sadness. Huh. Well, that was interesting. Definitely very weird. Got a little bit of skiing in. The views were sick though. I do wish it skied a little better. And now we have a long walk. Don't know how to end that one.
I think one of the coolest things about experiences like this is that when you're just exploring and you're spending so much time in an area, the things that you take for granted sometimes end up being the absolute best parts of the trip. And our exit actually ended up really being that for us. With the variable conditions, it was sometimes really good, sometimes really bad, and we really never knew what to expect. But by the end, this kind of little alleyway became our kind of go-to moment.
Last day skiing the gully. It's a fun gully. Really good exit. Treat us as well. This was our last day in the mountain range, and we get back to the top of the gully, and me and Ben are just like, okay, we're not gonna stop. We know all the cliffs. We know all the side hits. We know all the turns we have to make. We know the snow conditions, and we're just like, we're feeling confident because we know what's up, and we just rip it up. It's just high speed, going as fast as we can, ski and pow, dropping the cliffs. Throughout the week, we've all crashed multiple times in that gully. It's pretty techy to ski. and there's a lot of blind takeoffs as well, especially for the cliffs. All of the cliffs are just blind takeoffs, and you're coming in pretty hot. And yeah, we just stomp our cliffs. We don't crash a single time, and we're just like stoked. We get to the bottom and like, oh my god, we're like, holy cow, my legs. Just like having all that buildup of like collection of knowledge of like, okay, I know where this cliff is, I know how to hit it, I know my speed, and just lacing up the whole line is just beautiful. And I'm stoked that we both got to get clean.
It's like everything led up to that run.
That was an amazing way to end it though. End of the trip. Holy guacamole. I need some water. I could also sleep. How about right now?
Was it all worth it?
Asking if it's worth it is like kind of a hard question, because I think most people would look at it and be like, no, that wasn't worth it, right? I came for the dream powder skiing, the epic ski film.
Oh boy. I personally would say yes. I love these kinds of adventures where we're getting out into some new terrain and we're just like exploring. That's the best part of my day. We don't know what we're gonna see. We don't know what's gonna happen. We're here for the adventure.
I can't say anything other than yes. Like it's immediate. It was absolutely worth it, because the experience along the way is what it's all about. And exploring something like that and being so far out there with like just your best friends and exploring and looking at new things and trying stuff and doing anything to make it work it's an experience, and it's one that you will never forget.
Like it really all paid off with that last run, like I was saying. We're just ripping up the gully, we know what's going on, and we're just skiing it clean. There was definitely some downtimes though. Like the first couple days, we're just boot packing and there's just rock. And it's just like, man, there's no snow anywhere. There was some very, very frustrating moments during the trip. But I think it all paid off in the end. The reason I think these unique ranges are worth exploring is just the pursuit of exploration. There's so many people that just go through their day-to-day lives and it's the same thing every day. And when you have that happen, your life feels a lot shorter. You look back and it's like, man, what happened to the last month of my life? I've been just doing the same thing every day. I've been skiing the same resort every day. I've been working the same job every day. And it's really easy to just let life fly by when you get into that rhythm. That's kind of my goal with backcountry skiing, is kind of break up that rhythm and explore new things and get new experiences, because that's what really is like the spice of life, or that's what makes life feel long.
It was like eight ski days, and it feels like I've been here for months, which is good.
Like when I look back at that week, it felt like it was like a month long. Like it felt like we were there for forever. Like we lived there. I love the pursuit of new experiences and memorable moments. And I really think that that's why these off the beaten areas are worth exploring, because they're just so unique. While you might hit a lot of rocks, you might break some skis, you might trash some skis, I think in the end it's worth it. And I really enjoyed skiing the big snowies.
Yeah, it was crazy, yeah. It was a crazy trip.
That might be it right there. Thanks.
Nathan. Don't underestimate my power. Oh, got a kick. We both have the high ground. Over my head.